All right, this is the same night with the emergency broadcast. I just put up that message. All right, here's the thing. I was just in the loo, let's call it. I mean, it's bathroom, but whatever. And my father was in the hallway, and I closed the door, and I was trying to tell him a story about a piece of snow that had fallen off and into the driveway. And when I was coming in, my Mini Cooper, I was afraid wouldn't be able to go up and over it because the driveway is shoveled. And I was trying to logically equate out and put the words in the right format of the pairing for sentence structure and so on and so forth, so I could speak to him. So as I was saying it, it was like the words were leaving, they were hitting an Edie's force, then they were bouncing back at me. And as I'm telling him the story I needed, there was a pause as I fed it back, and I'm like, and then it was question mark, and then when I got out, it was more question mark. So there's something wrong with the IRRI logic and irrational programming. I think it might have to do with that 10-layer security cake. CAKE that the Koreans and Chinese built at some like Harvard College and like MIT, where somebody stole some cookies and now it's been some kind of like a contest. And then I was outside with Lewis because I knew he didn't understand the story. I could just, his logic outside the door, as it was my bubble to his bubble, it was not passing through like a neurotransmitter with some kind of like neurotransmitter between the synapses, and it wasn't hitting. Right, okay. So then I go outside, and I'm like, look, he's like, where's the shovel? I'm like, shovel? He's like, you said somebody had a shovel. I'm like, no, Lou. I said it could have been somebody shoveled the piece and put snow in the driveway. I said, or it could have just been a car that pulled up and it fell off because they hit it with the front of the car. And he's like, no, but you said something about, and I was like, no, I didn't say shovel, Lou. I was like, and he's like, well, I found a shovel over there. And I'm like, Lou, I was like, here's the deal. There's a 10-layer cake of Korean and Chinese between the two of us, and your logic and mine, it's not working right now, and I already know that, so I'm just going to get in the car and move it for you. And he was like, blah, 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 blah. Nobody gives a shit. So if you think I'm disrespectful to my father, it's because I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to wake up with two piece of shit flesh bag humans of illogical programming and the whole world finding out about